It's a public service. Some of them are civil servants. You have to go through a process. At the interview, Public Service Commission was there. They would have to proffer their certificates. Some of them, you have to go to their institutions to confirm. Some of them have to go through their CV and confirm several other things before you conclude on that. And it's not just an individual. So how are we saying that they were just padded? And indeed, I heard here that for the 8 years, there was no recruitment, really. For the 8 years, there's no recruitment, really. It so happened that these recruitments occurred at the tail end. That's not to say that for the whole 8 years, there was no recruitment. Let's be fair to all the facts here. Again, as I said, you commence the process, you go through it, and then you wait for financial clearance, because the budget for 2004 has its period where it will end, because the public service doesn't include these fresh recruitments. So you have to wait for that as well. So you could not have employed anyone without financial clearance. Having gone through all that, the government now is saying that we don't have money. Is that good cause? It is not good cause. And in fact, we discussing it, any Tom, Dick, and Harry, which is hurt by this, we are discussing them. Only for my learned senior brother to now say that we haven't said that NDC members cannot reapply. Now went to say that EV NDC members were affected.
I brought that to his
attention. And I was going to ask that question.
He also confirmed that another
lady, yes. Are we talking party colors here? We're talking Ghanaians here. For you to make it, to bring that, it means that it confirms that earlier, before the election, confirms, and I have a lot of them here, MPP is recruiting people into security agencies. He talked about that, didn't he not? Into the security agencies, to which Honorable Henry Kote came to debunk that. Up to now, where's the proof for that? There's no proof.
No, but we heard Afenyo King at the vetting say that they actually give them protocol appointments.
But then did he say to MPP alone?
Now we know that Henry Kote was being untruthful.
But did he say that to MPP alone? That's the issue.
No, to everybody.
To everyone. So to say MPP, that Henry Kote is not telling a lie.
Okay.
Now, and I'm being worked up. I normally don't talk like this, but I'm being worked up because, you see, you asked about the cycle. Should the cycle continue? And you said that senior citizens, like my learned senior brother, should be the one that we say he's doing it, and the but really does not sit well, because, you see, when someone has gone through the process and you're looking at it politically to target him, then you target your own folk. And that's what happened. That's why the leader approached you. And we all saw when, after the change of government, people were rushing to institutions to say they should leave. There are videos. They should leave. And they've been here for too long. Their people too should also come. And this is a government institution. We are coming. We are going to 2025. We are going further. We shouldn't now we are making reference to 69, the no courts that the Prime Minister. How many years? 40? No. How many? 60 years? Come on. Let's be fair to Ghana. Your government said you are resetting. Is that a resetting? Now, I'm glad you talked about just when they're about to leave. We all know that the term of the government ends on the midnight of the 6th of January. To say that there cannot be any recruitment is also to say that then there can't be any other job done. There can't be anything. The government ceases on the 7th. In fact, the elections was announced on the 9th, isn't it? So why the 7th? This is the same government. You just read the statement of President Mahama, which says that they are all Ghanaian. Why is it all of a sudden the tongue has changed into what we are seeing now? And then you're saying that it is only affecting those who are appointed or appointed from the 7th onwards. You just read documents. I have the concern of Mr. Techi Mensah. He sent me here. I've asked the producer to send it to you. Where he's appointed
to the MPRA.
26 July 2023. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? 2023. This is what he's saying.
Said MPRA.
Yes.
Yes.
I went through the due process to be recruited, went through Public Services Commission interview, served probation period for 6 months, confirmed full-time, full staff, 2024. What, and then he had, because, you see, it brings all those political things. We all know Mr. Techiman was involved in the Achikwesi case, all right? So it brings all of that. And where are we going to draw a line? You are saying that all those who were employed after the 7th of January, of December. So now you're saying that everyone who's employed after that, because we suspect that some of them, their days were backdated, because we suspect that some of them didn't go through the due process, because we have some allegations. Therefore, everyone, that is capriciousness. That offends against the Constitution. Not just a law in here. The Constitution. Article 23 is clear. That's unfair. So everyone, why? If you really have proof that certain persons have not gone through the due process, bring that out. And then let them go through the due process. To say that they can reapply. So I haven't done anything wrong. By virtue of the fact that my date occurred on this day, having gone through the due process, it's revoked. I must reapply and I'll be allowed in.
As I'm mentioning to him, it's not even, the categories that go through Public Services Commission.
Yeah.
There are others that, like the GRA,
yes, like Ezim Bank.
Let's say KPMG, or was it a Pricewaterhouse? They did that kind of recruitment over a long period.
Like Ezim Bank. There's another.
And you also state what is supposed to be the fact and the procedure, which Ambassador was sort of trying to deny. That unless there is financial clearance, the recruitment will not be done. The employment will not be consummated. So for all these people, there was financial clearance. So the suggestion that
evidence of that.
You see, you have to.
Okay, that would be the presumption.
There's a presumption shown. Exactly. The presumption rather is the norm until the contrary is shown. Not that I am alleging that you have to come and prove yourself. That's not how we do it. That's not how we do this. The presumption rather is the norm. I don't want to go to quote this Latin presumptive whatnot. We all use that. And we're talking about the government institution. So there's a regularity that they've gone through the whole thing. It is you rather who would have to single this person out and say, you, Mr. A, B, or C, you didn't go through this, and so therefore that. But to say that we are drawing a line, everyone, we have to start afresh. That's illegal. That's against the person's constitutional right.
And even
to realize himself and that.
Even at law, if the individual is said not to have gone through a process